Hi all, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Topic that we have today is on normal distribution. We have been asked one query on normal distribution. So let's have a look. So it's from paper 2. Topic is normal distribution. And please do subscribe to our channel and share with your friends so that they also get benefited out of it. And trust us, it takes a lot of efforts to come up with videos like this. So the question is, let me just switch on my pen. So we have been asked to calculate probability of x lying between minus 1.5 and 0, given your x is normally distributed with mean 1 and variance 2. So this is the information that you have been given, and this is something which you have to find. So these are the options. We'll explore the option. See, in these type of questions, it may appear very basic question, but trust me, it tests your basic understanding on the normal distribution a lot. And the way to learn the FRM curriculum is to explore fundamentals only, and then go for tough question bank solving and all. Otherwise, if you directly jump on question bank solving, that could be a nightmare for you. So let's see. First of all, let's understand the question. I'll just jot down the information that we were given. So we were given that our mu is 1 and variance is 2. Now what we have been asked is what's the probability between, so let me just write probability of x lying between minus 1.5 and 0. This is something which we are interested in. So before this, just let's understand what actually we have been asked. So what you have been asked is you have been given mu of this distribution is 1. And say for example, there are this, let's call this as x1 and this as x2. So your x1 is 0 and x2 is minus 1.5. So in this shaded area we are interested in, so we have to calculate this probability. So what we'll do first, I'll just give you the roadmap of what we are going to do. What we'll do, we will find z2 corresponding to this x value. So first we'll find, uh let me write this way, z2 corresponding to x2, note this one, and z1 corresponding to x1. So what we'll get is when we'll calculate z1 and we'll see the corresponding probability value, so it will give the complete right portion of this. And when we'll calculate z2 and we'll see the corresponding probability from the probability table, that will give us the right left side of this x2. So what we'll do, we'll subtract the probability that corresponds to z1 and minus probability that corresponds to z2, and we'll get this shaded area. So let's see. And the normal formula for z is x minus mu divided by sigma. So we have been given sigma square, we'll just convert it into do. So this is a formula that we will use. So we will find z1 and z2, and we'll see the corresponding probability corresponding to these z values, and we'll just take a difference. So this is how you should try to solve the question. So the method that you adopt is very important. Otherwise, there are a lot of traps in these kind of questions. You may end up getting a wrong answer. So this is how you should solve. So let's find z1 and z2. So z1 would be equal to, so my z1, my x1 is 0. So let's see, x minus my mu is 1, x minus mu divided by sigma. So sigma is square root 2. So this is root 2. So it's z1 is minus 1 by, it's approximately equal to 1.4. Let me just find it out exactly. We'll just try to round it off till 1.414. Just give me a moment. Seems there is an issue with my pen. Sorry, yeah, there was an issue with my pen. So 1.414, the reciprocal of this is 0.7071. So I'll just so the exact value is non-recurring. I'll just write it as minus is same 0.7071, and if I round it off to second decimal, it's negative 0.71. And similarly, if I calculate Z2, in which my x value is minus 1.5 and my mu is minus 1, and similarly divide by root 2. So it's negative 2.5, and I'll just write value of root 2 directly. That's 1.414. We directly have a reciprocal. We'll just multiply with 2.5. So it gives me 1.767. The exact value is negative 1.767. And if I round it off to second decimal, it's 1.77. So my Z1, the value corresponding to x is equal to 0, is negative 0.71, and value corresponding to Z2 is minus 1.77. We'll see the corresponding probabilities for this. So as we saw, that will take a difference between so probability corresponding to Z1 minus probability corresponding to Z2. This is ultimately we are interested in. So let's see. So if I find probability corresponding to negative 0.71 Z value, so this is a death distribution table. Over it, it's minus 0.7, and it was what it was 0.71. So we'll get this. So it's approximately 23.89%. So first component probability of Z1 is 23.89% minus, then we'll see probability corresponding to 1.77. So if I go here, so here it is 1.7, and if I go right, this is so just let me, because I lost a bit. So this is a value corresponding to here 1.7, and over it is, I mean, the people who don't know reading Z table, this is how you read 1.7 and 0.7. It gives you 0.384, and similarly like 0.7 and 1, so it gives you the 0.71 probability. So this was number 1 probability corresponding to Z1, and this is number 2 probability corresponding to Z2. So it's I mean it's 3.84%. So let's calculate 3.84%. And your so if I calculate this difference, 23.89 minus 3.4, it gives around 20.05%. So the correct option for this is, I mean, we'll round it off to the second because we took a lot of rounding off in between. So the correct option for this is option B. So just hope you found it useful. If yes, please do share with your friends who are preparing for FRM level 1 exam. Thank you for stay connected.